Good morning, 6 a.m., which is quite early for me. Heading to Gaffney, the race shop with well, you can't see it. I'll show you in the daylight. Yeah, it's not even daylight yet. I'm taking 2 seats down to Gaffney, down to the shop, so they can be mounted. It's COTA week, so we are back in Charlotte. Ready for the weekend. It's gonna be another wild weekend. The dash cam. Always wants to be in. I'll probably cut that out. Anyway, COTA race weekend. Heading down Thursday. It is currently Wednesday. Going to the shop. Gonna get fitted in the COTA seat. And then what happens after that? Then I go to COTA. Here's to turning things around. Just stopped to get the guys some breakfast, but now that it's daylight, you can see my seats. I'm still not team truck yet. I'm probably not going to be for a while. Just for some reason, I don't want a truck. I like my car. But got them to fit somehow. Call me the seat delivery man. We got our seats delivered over here. Right there. This is our car from Atlanta, unfortunately. But this is what it is. I don't think it's actually too terrible. I think the suspension's alright on it. We just need a front clip and nose and all that. But guys are back here getting the COTA car ready. The paint scheme hasn't been revealed as of right now. Obviously, it'll be revealed when this thing comes out, but we got 2C equipment on for the first time. So, friends of Trophy Tractor, and pretty excited about it. But yeah, getting the road course thing dialed in.
Yeah, run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo.
Hey, see, I'm from Texas, where we should ride in swangers and put diamonds in our necklace. For drink inside my lemonade till it look like a bitch.
I made it to Texas. I'm not quite in Austin yet. In fact, I have a story of me being dumb. First of all, I'm in this very sporty red car. And it's a little bit nerve-wracking because I don't like red cars. Because they are police magnets. So I'm gonna do my best to not get pulled over. I'm sure it's a V6. It's a red car. I'm not gonna say what manufacturer it is, but it's a red car. You can probably guess. Ooh, I have seat coolers. Fantastic. I love that. So I flew into Houston. I'm in Houston right now. Not Austin. Austin is where the race is. Austin is where COTA is. But I'm not there. Because it was way cheaper to fly into Houston than it was to fly into Austin. And so I rented a car, and now I'm driving over to Austin. And then leaving this thing, and then I'm leaving Sunday after the Cup race. But while I'm flying in, I slept most of the flight, and I opened the windshade, or the sunshade on the plane to see, you know, we're about to land, right? And I was like, oh, this is the perfect time because I see everybody posting pictures of COTA, which looks fantastic from the air. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll get lucky because COTA's right next to the airport in Austin. I'll get lucky and I'll take a picture of COTA. I'm in Houston. I'm flying into Houston, not Austin. So obviously there's no COTA in Houston. So this is day 1 of me being an idiot. Actually, it's year 30. It's about to be year 31, but anyway. That's me. All right, we've made it over by Austin, Texas. We're not quite in Austin, but we are at my sponsor for this week, 2C Equipment, brand new sponsor to the Garrett Smithley Racing family and JD Motorsports, another big equipment machinery company, friends of Trophy Tractor. I guess they're gonna bring some dozers over here, do a photo op, something like that. So I'm pretty excited about it. We'll see what we get into. Just doing a few pictures with the owners. As you can see, it's windy, so of course. But we got the old D8 dozer and the 966, whatever that thing is, front loader, I guess. I don't know, I should know that. But they said they have like over 600 pieces of equipment at 3 locations. Pretty wild to think about. Pretty big company. So they're gonna get me up on the tracks. I've already driven one of these over at Trophy Tractor, so I told them I would drive one, but I've already driven one. What I want to do, I think would be fun, maybe get these guys involved, is to crush a car. I think it'd be so fun to crush a car, as long as it doesn't mess up their thing, which I'm pretty sure a car wouldn't stand a chance with that. So yeah, they're excited. This is their first time in NASCAR, and first time they've ever been to a NASCAR race, so I think it'll be a lot of fun this weekend. All right, finished up at 2C Equipment. Awesome guys there. Really excited for them to be on board this weekend. First NASCAR race for them, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. I did find a hauler. Funny enough, that Fame sponsor, if you recall, if you followed me for a long time, they sponsored me years ago. Still got them on the hauler. That's Brennan's hauler. I don't know. There's the 6. Brennan, there it is. I don't know where my hauler is. I'm sure it's here somewhere, but it's a good sign that at least we see one hauler. Gonna go off in here and do some studying because we do have to qualify in on speed again this weekend. So fortunately, COTA is one of those places, any road course, but COTA in particular, you can really make up as a driver, or mess up as a driver. So that's why we got to study. We got to make sure that we're nice and prepared. I think Wayne and the boys bring us a pretty good piece. So we'll find out tomorrow. We got half an hour to figure it out, and then probably 2 laps to do it. So looking forward to it. So a lot of folks ask me about like prep work and training and getting ready for these races, and there's a few different things that you can do. iRacing is one of the main things, but watching data, SMT data, and watching the races back, watching in-car footage, that's all stuff that can help. Looking back at lap times, seeing kind of what your goal is. And NASCAR uploads all of the races to YouTube, so you can go back and watch any of those races. So naturally, I've got COTA up. Somebody actually uploaded the practice and qualifying program, which is really helpful for me because we have to qualify on speed. So really haven't focused on the race yet, have just focused on qualifying and the lines and braking points and throttle points. And there's just so much as a driver. I mean, I said this before, but there's just so much. Like, you can lose or gain a second in one corner on a 3+ mile road course. So you really have to be on your P's and Q's, and that's why I've done so much studying the past week. Not only this, but doing a bunch of iRacing. I streamed a little bit. Maybe we'll put some of that stuff in here. Yeah, so just a lot of resources and a lot of stuff that we can do to make ourselves better. We're in Coda, Circuit of the Americas. There's the, I guess they call that a pagoda. I don't know. I think Ross just smashed watermelons from up there. Or dropped water? I guess he smashed watermelons from up there. It was smashed when it hit the ground. But yeah, this place is huge. So we have quite a lot of walking to do from the lot that I parked in to where the paddock is. They call it the paddock. But Cup cars are on track first, which is kind of odd. Usually they let the Xfinity or trucks go first, but Cup cars are first, and then trucks practice qualifying, and then us practice qualifying. So we're the last ones on the track. So we'll be able to see quite a lot of action before we get on out there. And yeah, gonna be a pretty easy day up until 5 o'clock, and then pressure's on. It's the Xfinity garage this week. We got trucks over there, Cup garage, or they're actually in garages. And there's my car. Right there. Kind of wild.
Later.
Smithley, Chase, Lawrence, and Legisman, the ones that fail to make the show and will not race here tomorrow.
Here we are again. So I'm actually about to head to Richmond, reviewing the vlog. I did not do any post-qualifying speech or whatever you want to call it for the vlog. I wasn't happy, obviously. Because yet again, we missed the race. So another terrible weekend in the Garrett Smithley Racing camp. We ended up having some type of fuel pickup issue. We think it was the fuel pump, I think, is what Johnny thought, because I couldn't go half throttle. Like, I literally could not go part throttle. Just wouldn't, like, it was like stumbling. And then all of a sudden, like, I'd push through half throttle and then it would like jump. And anybody who knows road course racing knows that you can't race like that. You can't do a lap like that. So actually, Ross had the same exact issue in the truck race when he was leading in the Nice truck. So just one of those parts failures. It's nobody's fault. The guys did a really good job preparing these cars, and I think it would have been a good car. Just had a parts failure. So the black cloud continues, but we're going to push through, and we're going to head to Richmond, and we're going to make the race this weekend and hopefully run good and get some points, and then be back at it in a couple weeks at Martinsville. So I also want to say big thank you to everybody who watches this vlog. We are working really hard on it and trying to stay diligent in doing every single week the behind the scenes stuff. I may take next week off because it's Easter, but we'll see what's going on in the life of me and those around me. So either way, very much appreciate it. If you feel compelled to, please like, what do they say? Like, comment, subscribe, whatever it is. Yes, if you would like to subscribe, please do that. And yeah, we'll keep this thing up. It's race day for Travis.
Woo! Running out of fuel in a go-kart race would be my luck. I can't complain too much because I drove like a but everybody else drove like